have to be early to
I like
everything.
it early, early.
Yeah.
This is gonna miss the picture or the video.
Yeah, the video.
Good deal.
It's a good turnout for our holiday city council meeting.
The normal live stream is working. Thank you to Rick.
Good job, Rick.
Like our go-to IT guy.
Our normal live stream is
Bonus
working.
is being approved.
Thought I better ask before I said.
Yeah. Already approved. It's just. It's like approving pre.
Yeah, we're very full house.
Yeah.
I saw a brief, oh, there he is.
Ah, he wore his sweater.
All festive.
I told you it's going to be this busy. This is exactly why we did it. Yeah.
Very festive.
Gotcha.
I said you have a gift of sneaking in at like the last.
It's like the slime. I know.
It's a gift. It's
Why?
truly amazing.
Unfortunately, you're not hiding in that.
No, not tonight.
Not hiding, no.
We both have dinosaurs, and you know.
Yeah, you both were. Did
Yeah,
you guys
there we
plan
go.
this?
I always
I
get
didn't
these.
get the dinosaur memo.
This might be a gift from a friend because I got short arms, so they give me the T-Rex shirts all the time. I was like, I better wear this one.
That was my nickname out at work was T-Rex. With my short arms.
Oh my goodness. It's funny.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, this is good.
I heard there's more to be.
And all the awards are tonight too. It's our fun night.
Nice, no updates.
All right, it is 6 p.m. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Lynn, will you do roll call, please?
Madam Mayor Jacqueline Wells,
Here.
Vice Mayor Darrell Garner,
Here.
Councilmember Derek Elliott,
Here.
Councilmember Tanya Lewin,
Here.
Councilmember Terry Pedersen,
Here.
Councilmember Steve Sanger,
Here.
Councilmember Bruce Seymour. Thank you.
All right, before we get started, I did want to extend our heartfelt thoughts and well wishes for our former Mayor Wycombe as he focuses on healing and recovery from a health event he had. So we will move down to the approval of the agenda. Councilmember Sanger?
I move to approve the December 16th, 2025 City Council agenda as presented.
Second.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded to approve the December 16th, 2025 City Council agenda. Any discussion? Lynn, when you're ready, will you open online voting, please?
Online voting is open. Councilmember Elliott.
Yes.
Thank you. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, moving down to the approval of the consent agenda. Councilmember Singer.
I move to approve the city consent agenda of December 16, 2025 as presented.
Second.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded to approve the city consent agenda of December 16, 2025 as presented. Any discussion? Then when you're ready, will you open online voting, please?
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, moving down to citizens' participation, which is a time set by resolution number 2C 1996 that sets a time limit for public comment of 5 minutes under the agenda citizens' participation with the provision that 5-minute time limit may be increased at the request of a member of the public or any council member subject to the vote of the council. Is there anybody here that would like to speak on something that is not on the agenda? Okay, moving down to board appointments and presentations, and I will pass it over to the volunteer committee for the Community Builder Award for December 2025.
The Community Builder Award is a monthly award the city presents to local individuals, businesses, and organizations for their volunteer service, sponsorship, promotion of programs and events, outstanding service in the interest of the city, and for other contributions significant to Rawlins' quality of life. The Volunteer Committee would like to present the December 2025 Community Builder Award to all volunteers that contribute to the Wyoming Frontier Prison. This includes the board, the Friends of the Old Pen, and all their special event volunteers.
Okay.
Absolutely.
As you know, I travel in a pack. This is my biggest pack yet. So the purpose of the Friends of the Old Pen shall be to assist the Old Pen Joint Powers Board in their responsibilities for preservation, promotion, development, maintenance, and operation of the former Wyoming State Penitentiary located in Rawlins, Wyoming. The Friends of the Old Pen will assist by undertaking, coordinating, operating, managing, and promoting various fundraising activities, promotion, celebrations, and events to benefit and support the Old Pen Joint Powers Board and the Wyoming Frontier Prison Historic Site. The Friends of the Old Pen was established in 1991 and is a 501c3 nonprofit organization focusing on preserving and sharing the history of the Wyoming Frontier Prison. The Friends have been working side by side with the Old Pen Joint Powers Board for 34 years to raise funds and promote the Wyoming Frontier Prison. Over the years, the Friends have assisted with smaller events such as open houses, museum exhibits and receptions, and much larger events such as Christmas at the Big House Bazaar, which we just had our 33rd one a couple weeks ago, Sunset at the Slammer, a Midsummer Escape at the Wyoming Frontier Prison, the Halloween Masquerade, which we did for 8 years, and many, many years of haunted Halloween night tours. With the funds raised, the Friends have purchased new carpeting for the museum, pizza for the Halloween volunteers, too many vacuum cleaners to keep track of, t-shirts for Halloween volunteers, assisted with purchasing and installing new flooring in the historic guards quarters, covering the costs of installing a new security system in the historic guards quarters, and they pay for the monthly monitoring of the new security system, along with monitoring the ventilating center in the prison itself. The Friends of the Old Pen own the Old Pen gift shop and employ the gift shop manager. If anyone is interested in supporting our work, the Friends of the Old Pen meet the first Wednesday of the month, except for July, usually at Cappy's at noon. So please join us for lunch, and if you have any questions, give us a call at the prison. Michael had a whole list of questions I was supposed to answer. And I only answered some of them. But one of my favorite part is I asked some of my volunteers, because of this, I got a hold of people that I haven't spoken to in several years, and they all answered me back, and I found out where everybody is living now, and it's been lots of fun for me. But why these people say that they volunteer? Somebody said the Halloween event appealed to me, and Halloween's a lot of fun. It is important to keep history alive. It is important to help keep the facilities maintained. Something fun to occupy my time. Fun people to hang out with. Somebody back there said it's part of the job. He will remain nameless. I always liked the prison and always wanted to volunteer there, wanting to help the community where I can, because I think I have something I can contribute, because that big, beautiful old building calls to me. It is a place filled with history that has a huge impact on the community throughout multiple generations. I like old things. I worked at the prison while I was at the Wyoming State Penitentiary. I got involved with the Old Pen when I worked for the Chamber of Commerce. I understand the value of preserving history. The Old Pen is a significant tourism draw for Rawlins and Carbon County, and it needs to be preserved. Because I love my community, this has been my home and my family's home since 1923. The Old Pen was the best work-family experience I've had, and it's always nice to help out old friends. After working as a tour guide, I fell in love with the prison and its history. I had so much fun learning the stories, and it ended up meaning a lot to me. Volunteering is a way of showing the prison some love and sharing that love with others. The history of the Old Pen has always been really interesting, and I've always had an affinity for dark, creepy buildings. Always loved the architecture and want the prison to stay historical. Volunteering is a unique opportunity to show community support in a way that is fun, educational, and meaningful. I have a close relationship with that building. It has been a part of my life since childhood. I never want to see the day it is torn down. The Old Pen deserves more attention than it gets. It's part of our community's identity and should be more of a focal point. And my personal favorite is because Tina has my jar in a soul. Has my soul in a jar. I do. I have a jar of souls. So Halloween is not the only way we rely on volunteers, but it is our single largest need. This past Halloween, 61 volunteers showed up, giving their time, energy, and creativity to help bring the prison to life for our community. But their impact reaches far beyond one season. This summer, Rose Kane and her family and the Dirty Boy staff generously helped us with our aging irrigation system. Each spring, volunteers return to clean the Wyoming Frontier Prison so we can open our doors for the summer and welcome visitors from across the state and beyond. Our volunteers fix doorknobs and lighting, repair vandalized areas, plant flowers, move heavy things, install window shades, built a brand new disc golf course, hang our giant Christmas wreath, staff special events, and step in without hesitation whenever something breaks or help is needed. They do all of this while caring deeply for a place that holds so much history. Maintaining 49.5 acres, 13 historic buildings, and a 137-year-old site is not easy, and it would be impossible without them. This Community Builder Award truly belongs to our volunteers, whose generosity and dedication and love for this site make everything we do possible. Since 1990, we've had 177 Old Pen Joint Powers Board and staff members, including you. We, since 1991, have had 239 Friends of the Old Pen. Since 2003, when we began keeping better records, we've had 431 Halloween volunteers. Michael asked me to name some of our longest Halloween volunteers. And I'm not even sure who is here right now, but I've been around so long that a lot of these people get married, so they have other names. So she started off as Breezy Bjork, but now she's Breezy Battinson. She has served 14 years. CJ Young, 12 years. Cassandra Hill Normile, 14 years. Sember Johnson, 10 years. Desiree Crago, 12 years. Dominic Martinez, 11 years. Galen Hyatt, 15 years. Gary Hansen, 12 years. Jamie Hansen, 11 years. Justin Ford, 11 years. Kathy Hyatt, 10 years. Keith Miles, 13 years. Elizabeth Schneider Craig, 12 years. Marcus Martinez, 10 years. Megan Claiborne Cragen. She's one of my old ladies. 17 years. Sarah Trapp, 11 years. TJ Hansen, 11 years. Tanner Kramer, 14 years. And Darren Hill and myself for 22 years. I have a huge list. At one point, it's going to make you hear it all, but I won't. 431 Halloweenies, 239 Friends of the Old Pen, and like I said, 177 staff members and board members. So all of us, thank you guys very much for thinking of us. We greatly appreciate it.
You're not done yet. We're going to try to take a photo.
Good luck. Yeah.
For the night?
Okay, I have 20 gift certificates for whoever wants it first. All have to go to the first. You get a certificate. I have 20 of them. I'll bring more later, sorry. Arrange yourselves, please. Good luck. Do what Tina says.
Destroying the Christmas. Sure. Here. We're going to stand there, but don't get up there.
Yeah, that one sitting down belongs to.
Can everybody see me?
Say prison.
Say prison.
Prison.
Okay, thank you guys so much.
How's it going?
Thank you, everybody, and we definitely appreciate the Wyoming Frontier Prison and all the work you guys do.
Where's it going? I wonder why.
Shockingly, the donation is going to Friends of the Old Pen. Keep the money in the house.
Oh, we were actually going to move it over there because we have a lot of patients, right?
You want backwards? Don't pick it up another one. That's one right there.
Tearing stuff up, are you?
I was didn't make this one.
All right, we're going to move down to an appointment of a Park and Recreation Advisory Committee appointment member. And she is not able to join us tonight.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Did you read that name?
Councilmember Sanger.
I move to appoint Dr. Christy Magana to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee for the term ending December 31st, 2028.
Second?
Okay, there's been a motion made and seconded to appoint Dr. Christy Magana to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee for a term ending December 31st, 2028. Any discussion? All right, Lynn, will you open online voting, please?
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, moving down to another approval of a resignation for a DDA district in-district position. Councilmember Sanger.
I move to accept Holly Hopkins' resignation from in-district position on the Rawlins Downtown Development Authority Board, effective immediately, and direct community relations to advertise to fill the vacancy for a term ending December 31st, 2028.
Second?
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded to accept Holly Hopkins' resignation from an in-district position of the Rawlins DDA Board, effective immediately, and direct community relations to advertise and fill the vacancy for a term ending December 31st, 2028. Any discussion? Lynn, will you open online voting, please?
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
Okay. Moving down to some very fun stuff. Recognition of the City of Rawlins employees' longevity for 2025, and I will have interim city manager Matt Hull take over.
Well, I was going to go to the podium, but now that that's out of the way. No, it's okay, Lynn, thanks. Exactly, yeah. And so Myra, are you going to be kind of in the wings here, at least with the first one? Okay. Well, so our next few items here on our agenda are really noteworthy. They give a chance for the staff and the council to recognize a lot of our staff members that have shown some good personal achievement and longevity, and of course loyalty to the city over the year. And there's some impressive people on here, actually, as far as one in particular that's, I think, the longest serving one that I have ever seen. And so apparently I think he's going to try and go even longer so no one can beat him. But we'll start out with the 5 years of service people. And so if you're in here and you hear your name, come on up. But our first candidate, or first recipient, is Brian Market. His is 5 years of service. Someone's going to have to take over for Myra. Our next recipient for 5 years of service is Myra Miller. Our 10-year award recipients, our first one is our Community Development Director, Lou Lascano, and Lou decided to take the evening off, which is all right. So we'll save that for him for tomorrow. Next for 10 years is Michael Sanchez. Also waiting on him. All right. You can take pictures of me, Myra. Sorry.
I'll be following you around.
We have one more 10-year award recipient, and that is Annette Waller. Don't think Annette is here. No. I can vouch that these people were at work today and did serve a full 8 hours. So. Okay, next are, getting there, 20 award recipient, 20 years, Thomas Gamblin. See some people walking around back there, but okay. I know this gentleman was here because he fixed our cable. Our 25-year recipient is Richard Hooper. Rick? Is he out there? Okay. All right. All right. And this last one is very impressive. 45 years of service. I think some of us don't even know where we're at. Some of us weren't even in the world 45 years ago, but this gentleman was working for the city of Rawlins. And so, Andrew Rodriguez. I like that. Okay, our next 3 awards go to individuals, and this was, these ones are very special. There we have the Employee of the Year, the Supervisor of the Year, and the Max Dutton Awards. And I do have to send out a lifeline for some of these. Even though they're given out by the city manager, I need some help with some background, at least, with the recipients. And so Stevie was going to come and help me with the Employee of the Year award.
Cool. What way do you want me to face? I don't know. Okay, this way? That way. All right. Okay, so little backstory on the Employee of the Year. I'm super excited and really proud. It's Joey Langendorfer. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about Joey and why I'm so excited for him to get this. He has worked for the city for over 20 years. And he has been our lifeline at the water department, treatment. He taught me when I first got on. He taught me everything I know. He still is teaching me everything I need to know. When I have new guys come, I'm always telling them, listen to Joey. He's going to tell you stories. He'll tell you the same story maybe a few times. But if you listen to what Joey tells you, on our way out to the springs, he'll say, oh, over here, we dug a hole, there was a break in the line, we put a clamp on, this is what we did, this is who was there. At the plant, we fixed this, however many years ago, this is how we did it, this is what we did. He's my favorite. He's just my favorite. He is totally deserving of this award, and I'm so proud of everything you've done. So.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, I should say, when he lived in Florida, I'm going to tell you, sorry, but I forgot. When he lived in Florida for 7 months, I would call him up, and I would FaceTime him, and I'd say, Joey, I need help with our turbidity meters. This is one story. It was a blizzard here. It was so cold. And he's like, hey, Stevie, look at my koi fish. In shorts. But every time I called him, even when he lived away from us, you helped me every single time.
About 5-6 times.
He's my hero. So, all right.
Are we good,
Do you want me to stay up here? Or? Sure. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Stevie brought up a good question. Maybe I should be like here, where I need to be. Okay, our next recipient is our Supervisor of the Year award, and I think it will be helpful if I read the nomination. Reasons for nomination is my honor to nominate Patrol Sergeant Christopher Craig of the Rawlins Police Department for the 2025 Supervisor of the Year Award. Sergeant, come on up, sure. I got a lot more to read, so I'm happy. Okay, pick up where I left off. Sergeant Craig is a highly respected leader within our agency and throughout Carbon County, and he consistently demonstrates the professionalism, dedication, and leadership qualities this award is to recognize. Sergeant Craig has served in a supervisory role for over 10 years, during which he's established himself as a dependable, knowledgeable, and highly effective leader. His exceptional job performance is evident in every aspect of his work, from sound decision-making and thorough documentation to his ability to remain composed and professional in challenging situations. He sets clear expectations for his team and consistently models the level of integrity, discipline, and accountability that he expects from others. One of Sergeant Craig's defining strengths is his communication. He interacts with employees at all ranks, respectfully and constructively, ensuring that personnel always feel supported and valued. Whether coaching a new officer, collaborating with peers, or communicating with command staff, Sergeant Craig promotes clarity, fairness, and professionalism. His approachable leadership style has helped cultivate a positive, cohesive work environment within the Rawlins Police Department. Beyond his supervisory responsibilities, Sergeant Craig has made significant contributions to the broader law enforcement community in Carbon County through his work as the coordinator of the K-9 program. His commitment to the program extends beyond administrative oversight. He actively advocates for the program's recognition, development, and continued success. Sergeant Craig routinely represents the K-9 program to local partners, community groups, and potential supporters, ensuring that the program's value is understood and that those who donate time, funding, and training resources receive the recognition they deserve. Through his efforts, the K-9 program has become an educational, operational asset not only for Rawlins PD, but for multiple agencies across Carbon County. Sergeant Craig's professionalism extends equally to his interactions with the public. He consistently treats community members with dignity and respect, even in difficult or emotionally charged circumstances. His calm demeanor, patience, and commitment to fair outcomes have earned him a strong, positive reputation within the community we serve. I'm getting close. This is very good, though. It is not uncommon for citizens to express appreciation for his professionalism, understanding, and willingness to help. In every measure, experience, performance, leadership, communication, and community impact, Patrol Sergeant Christopher Craig exemplifies the qualities of an outstanding supervisor. His continued service strengthens our agency, supports law enforcement partners, and enhances community trust. He's truly deserving of recognition for this 2025 Supervisor of the Year Award. And thank you, Sergeant Craig. Okay, I have the final award was the Max Detton Award, and I'm going to assume that she took advantage of the opportunity that we gave her earlier. This Bev Hannum, of course, felt deservingly got the Employee of the Quarter Award, and we had to trick her into being here. And I think under some duress, she told Laura that will not fly again. So basically, we had a little ceremony for Bev this afternoon or this morning with staff. She was unaware of it until it happened. So that was nice, but of course this award it represents someone who's very honorable, professional, responsible, accountable to the community, and has just shown outstanding service over the year. And so our 2025 Max Detton Award recipient is Beverly Hammond. So if you could just give her a round. thank you all the recipients tonight. I appreciate everyone being here. And that is it, Madam Mayor, for this evening, for the awards.
Thank you so much. They are all very, very deserving of those awards. All right, we'll move down to reports and information, and I'll hand it back to you, Interim City Manager.
Had some water this morning, so I'm doing okay. So the good thing about this time of year is it's full of a lot of our recognitions and of course a lot of our holiday activities, and there's quite a bit of them. I'd just like to touch on a few that were brought up, as well as some continuing operations around the city. This past Wednesday, December 10th, we had our annual Starlight Parade, which was a huge success. Lots of families. In fact, there were, I think, a line down by the depot for all the families that were standing in line to have some hot cocoa with Santa and Mrs. Claus. So that was very good. Our Edinburgh Street project is moving forward. We have guys on site every day. The engineering and everything so far is looking pretty good, and still all going forward with that. As a reminder, all the city offices, again, as it pertains to the season, all the city's offices and facilities will be closed Thursday and Friday, December 25th and 6th, in observance of Christmas Day. Of course, the police and fire will remain open to serve the community. The Rawlins landfill will be reopening on Saturday the 27th at its regular time. The city will again be hosting the annual online map for residents and businesses who have decorated for the holiday season. So please check that out on our city's website for the map. Also, the Recreation Center will be hosting a number of activities during the week leading up to Christmas. We put together a little press release today, so please check the website again for information on that. Our shutterbug Myra continues to make her way around our staff for videos of city staff and city council wishing everyone happy holiday, and that will be posted on the city's website. So be advised, she will probably track you down like she did with us this morning and how you do that. For those of you that might be following the Downtown Development District Authority, Elf on the Shelf, he hides in different locations throughout the city. He might be coming to visit City Hall in the near future, so look out for that. And tomorrow, the police department, and this just kind of falls right in line with where they put their community, and so they'll be dedicating a little bit of their time to do their annual Shop with a Cop on Wednesday with community members, with the police department. So with that, Madam Mayor, that's it I have for tonight.
Thank you. And then we'll go down to City Attorney report, and I'll pass it over to you, Anita.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, Honorable Council. I actually don't have anything independent to report. I have actually been just hanging out in the shadows and supporting the different departments right now. We are in a not as busy season, but we are, getting ready to, we're working on some very complex projects, contracts, and so we look forward to the big reveal when those are accomplished.
Thank you. All right, City Council updates. Okay, we have no unfinished business, so we'll go down to new business. And the first thing is an approval of a donation from the Sinclair Oil Refinery. And Councilmember Patterson.
Move to approve the donation of $6,000 from HF Sinclair Oil Refinery located in Sinclair, Wyoming, to be used for the Rawlins Junior Golf Club and specifically for the purchase of junior clubs.
Or a second?
Second.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded to approve a donation of $6,000 from HF Sinclair located in the Sinclair, Wyoming, to be used for the Rawlins Junior Golf Club and specifically for the purchase of junior clubs. Any discussion? Just want to say thank you, HF Sinclair. Lynn, will you open online voting, please?
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, moving down to an approval of depositories or firms where the funds of City of Rawlins, Wyoming are deposited or invested. Councilmember Sanger.
I move to approve having each of the city council authorized to sign the depositories, bank, or firm where funds of the city of Rawlins, Wyoming are on deposit or invested pursuant to Wyoming Statute 65118A of 2024.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded to have each city council authorized to sign depositories or affirm where their funds of the city of Rawlins, Wyoming are on deposit or invested pursuant to Wyoming statute 165-118A 2024. Any discussion? Then will you open online voting, please?
Online voting is open. Online voting has closed. The motion passes with 5 yeas and 1 nay. The 1 nay is Councilmember Elliott.
All right, moving down to approval of modifying the agenda item 8F from September 16, 2025, council agenda, the new estimated construction cost of city share related to the ongoing project with the Wyoming Department of Transportation and the City of Rawlins, project B22-10008. Councilmember Sanger.
I move to amend the new estimated construction cost of the city share portion associated with the current Wyoming Department of Transportation YDOT for the City of Rawlins pedestrian underpass project B221008 located on Higley Boulevard, Rawlins, Wyoming, with the amount no more than $423,946, with funds being committed from the general fund reserves, and approved Mayor Jackman Wells to sign the concurrence letter authorizing YDOT to move forward in awarding the bid.
Second.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? I will pass it over to you, Cody.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, Honorable Council. I just wanted to bring this forward. I know we committed to the $410,000 mark in our September meeting, but our engineering estimates was from August of 2025, and when they let the bidding, it was 5 months later, and project costs will fluctuate just a little bit. So that's the reasoning for just the $14,000 increase. And prices came in 5% or 6% under engineering estimate. So we would really like this project to move forward.
Councilmember Sanger.
So this is just on top of the 410 that we already said?
Yes.
So it's just the
No,
13?
It's just
just the 13
$14,000
above.
extra, on
Okay.
top of the 410, yep.
Okay, any other discussion? All right, Lynn, will you open online voting, please?
Oh, and we have YDOT with us here tonight.
Oh.
We're very excited.
Online voting
Diego
is
Franza.
open. Online voting has closed. The motion passes with 5 yeas and 1 nay. The 1 nay is Councilmember Elliott.
All right, well, thank you, Cody. All right, moving down to a resolution to authorize and grant the City of Rawlins Municipal 1 half-day closure on Christmas Eve. Councilmember Patterson.
Move to approve the resolution authorizing and granting the City of Rawlins Municipal 1 half-day closure beginning at 12 p.m. on Wednesday, December 24th, 2025.
Second.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded to approve a resolution authorizing and granting the City of Rawlins a half-day closure beginning at 12 p.m. on Wednesday, December 24th. Any discussion? Then will you open online voting, please?
Online voting is open. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right, moving down to another resolution, authorizing the city manager to execute the legal services agreement with Stag Louisa LLC for I'm not even gonna try to, PFAS substances. Do I hear a motion? Councilmember Lumen.
Move to approve resolution authorizing the city manager to execute the legal services agreement with Stag Louisa LLC for polyfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS, aqueous film forming foam, AFFF litigation.
Second.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded to approve a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a legal services agreement with Stag Louisa LLC. And I will pass it to you, Attorney Mayberry.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, Honorable Council. This is has been large national litigation involving PFAS, which are PFAS and AFFF, which are nasty things that are hard to remove from the water and have been shown to be hazardous to humans. Stag Louisa is a firm out of New Orleans that has been one of the main litigation firms involved in this settlement. And what this is litigation against involving PFAS producers such as 3M, BASF, a lot of these big players. This is completely separate from the current PFAS testing that is being conducted through WDEQ and DEQ. That's separate. This is a litigation. This provides the city an opportunity to recover costs for remediation from the damages rather than mitigate. So it's a separate track. While there are some similarities, they are different. And it also allows the city, while we are very blessed to have clean drinking water around here that isn't exhibiting contaminants, what this getting involved is within this litigation allows us to be a player at the table as the litigation evolves and encompasses different areas such as landfills and other types of areas where we do know that there are likely PFAS presence.
Any questions or discussion? All right, Lynn, will you open online voting, please?
Online voting is open. Something happened, so I'm gonna refresh this. Hold on, I'm gonna open it again. Because it showed up some.
We're not gonna break this.
All right.
IT system.
Online voting is open again. Sorry about that. Online voting is closed. The motion passes with 6 yeas.
All right. With no further business that needs to be brought before this council, we'll adjourn this meeting at 6:45 p.m.
Is that a record? 45 minutes.